Greetings, everybody. I want to talk about these speakers on the lamp poles. I'm going to pull up some images. Hold on. Okay, so as you can see, the obvious speakers here and here. And it's kind of one in here, obvious. Look at that. You know, why would they put speakers up? All right. I understand the cameras and the microphones because, well, the United States of America is a surveillance state, so I understand. Don't like it, but I understand the microphones and cameras. But I always wondered about the speakers. Okay? Always wondered about those, and they can be disguised. Look at that. Here's one. Look at that. Got your speakers right here on your LED lights. And it's the same thing right here, like Disneyland. Okay, the music at this disgusting theme park. That's where you hear your music. You walk around and you hear music everywhere you go. But that's not what they're doing. Okay, they're not playing us cute little Disney tunes out of these speakers. Okay? What they are using these speakers for is to put out frequencies. All right, to put out frequencies, and yes, in the near future, to amplify the sonic weaponry. But I want to get into an article. Oh, I want to also show you something. Speakers disguised as rocks. Okay, this is what blew my mind. Look at this. Everywhere. Okay. You got these speakers, and you got the the rocks. You got the speakers are inside the rocks, so they could put this anywhere and everywhere. All right. I saw some pretty decorative ones, but you know. So, anyways, I know I see a lot of Bluetooth. So Bluetooth is involved. So let's see. See if we can see some more. Oh, look at this. There we go. See? Big old rock with speakers right here. Okay. So now they've got speakers on your lampposts and disguised as rocks in various places. Now I'm going to read an article about the Mosquito. The Mosquito. Moving sound technologies. Alright? What is the mosquito? The mosquito was invented in Wales several years ago. Since then, Moving Sound Technologies has been marketing and selling the mosquito throughout North America. Many cities, municipalities, school districts, and parks boards use the mosquito to combat vandalism. Okay, it's a speaker. It's a speaker. So how is a speaker going to combat vandalism? Oh, I know how. By dispersing the vandalists with high-pitched frequency sounds. Huh. Okay. The patented mosquito is a small speaker that produces a high-frequency sound, much like the buzzing of the insects it is named after. This high frequency can be heard by young people 13 to 25 years old. The latest version of the mosquito is called the MK4 Multi-Age. It has two different settings, one for teenagers 13 to 25 years old and one setting for all ages. This is not good, okay? Children are already being subjected to this frequency. They're already hearing it. So, full-out assault on our children. Alright. Let's face it, this is our World War III. This is it. Alright? So, anyways, let's continue. When it is set to 17 kilohertz, mosquito can only be heard by teenagers between 13 and 25 years of age. When set at 8 kilohertz, the mosquito can be heard by all ages. So how does this mosquito work? The mosquito requires a power supply in order to operate. A transformer, which are on pretty much all of our utility poles, will allow you to plug it into an outlet. Or you can get an electrician to hardwire it into existing outdoor electrical. The mosquito can work with a timer, motion sensor, or remote control. Wow. It starts working within a few minutes after setting it up. There is an auto cutoff feature at 20 minutes, and there are 4 types of volume selection options. For specific applications, additional chips can be provided for continuous use. For the youth setting, the frequency comes out of the speakers in a 60-degree arc and can reach 80 to 130 feet depending on the volume setting. So, what is this? This is about Music Mosquito. Okay, we'll read this. The Music Mosquito is a complete music system that will relay royalty-free classical or chill-out music. Oh, I'm sure there's going to have some bad frequency in this music too. Okay. A stereo system can be used to amplify. Okay. So we have speakers on the light poles and hidden as rocks. It's to amplify the frequencies. And, like I said, they can use those same speakers to amplify sonar weaponry. So, this is a heads up, everybody. Alright? Heads up. Okay, so, let's go this one. This is the Mosquito MK4 for the multi-age. Now, check this out. This is hysterical. The Mosquito MK4 is the most effective tool for dispersing groups of teenagers who loiter and behave in an antisocial manner without confrontation. Oh boy. Can you smell the bullshit? Okay, let's see what they're going to say here. If you have problems with teenagers loitering near your property, causing criminal damage, instead of calling the cops, turn your Mosquito MK4 on. Wow. Okay. Putting off customers or abusing your customers and staff, the Mosquito MK4 is the most effective method of putting a stop to it. We have sold thousands of our devices worldwide to police forces, local authorities, chain stores, independent shops, schools, and private individuals with great results. So if you have problems with teenagers loitering near your property, buy one of these. We don't need the police anymore. That's a plus. No, but we know it doesn't work that way. I love this one. Antisocial behavior is one of the fastest growing problems in society, and unfortunately there's little the police can do to prevent it. Really? Antisocial behavior is one of the fastest growing problems. Gee, I wonder why. Maybe all the geoengineering and the poisoning of the water and the poisoning of the food, that might not have anything to do with it. Crazy different hurts is going on all the time. Yeah, of course, antisocial behavior is on the rise because that's what the globalists want. So, I love it. There is little the police can do to prevent it. Aren't they supposed to? Isn't that what the police officers are there for? To prevent, unruly, antisocial teenagers who loiter? I mean, really, let's blame the teenagers. This just says that the police are incapable of doing their jobs. What do you expect? Alright, well, I'm going to end it here. I'll leave the links. I listened to this. This is just bullshit, I think. But I will leave the link in the box, and if you choose to play this, go right ahead. So, So, be careful that these speakers are disguised. Some of them are obvious, and some of them are not. See, where I live, we have some of these, but we have a lot of these around where I live. And the speakers are inside. So, all right, here, there's one. Okay, I already showed that. Anyways, this is just Google, so you guys can research it yourself. I don't need to leave the link. I just went straight to Google. But these, look at that. They make them look pretty. IntelliStreets. Sure. Okay. So they're making them look pretty. Anyways, be careful. Might want to invest in some silicone earplugs. Other than that, have a wonderful day. Take care. And sorry about the sound.